Hi Virgos, welcome to your mid-month February readings. I went ahead and pulled your base cards just so we can I can meditate on them. And then we can go and do the deeper dive together. So this card over here, which I received, just jumping right in. The Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, Virgos, you are having a moment of clarity, or you're opening your mind to suggestion or something new. So if somebody put this is definitely talking about a new opportunity, and this is talking about truth telling. Sometimes it's about contracts, whether it's a marriage or prenup, whatever it is. You have a moment of clarity though. So if somebody makes you an offer, you are thinking about it. You're going to the stairs of your mind and you're releasing it out there, but it's in a positive thing. So something new is also going to begin. Now the Page of Pentacles, also the Page of Swords, the Page of Swords here on the table, which I got, is that you've been thinking about this situation with somebody, or you've been peeping somebody or keeping your eye on somebody. It could be vice versa. Somebody could be peeping you, like stalker in a way, but more or less I think it's like you have another light bulb moment, and then you walk the line. You're open and susceptible to the idea of maybe talking to somebody, whether it's a new individual or maybe somebody that you want to reconciliate with, because I see reconciliation on the table very heavily, and it's very much telling me that maybe you might have broke up with somebody and or you had a fight or an argument and you're thinking about going back with them. It's very much here showing me that. So you are thinking about walking the line or walking back towards that person. You see her walking that little line while she's reading and holding. She feels like she can balance and do it all. And you are having a moment of clarity. You are open to the idea of reconciliating, and you're also listening to the other individual. Or if you're new to, you're considering dating somebody, or somebody is talking to you, Virgo, and they're telling you, well, there's certain things I like and I don't like. You're being open-minded is all that's really telling me. And then after the Page of Swords, I have the, 6 Wands, success, the wreath, the fire. I almost feel like this is my card of Olympics, like her standing on the podium in first place and then she's won. And, she's going to achieve great success regarding this particular situation. Even if this is work related and you're dealing with somebody at work, this is also what's going on. Now, I pulled these and they wanted to come out together, so I took them together. And I understand why, because when I completed the reading, I figured out what they were trying to tell me. You have the 10 of Wands here, which is baggage, and a lot of it. And it was just like dropped at your doorstep. So maybe in the recent past, you were, or, you're still dealing with the burdens of other people's bullshit, whether, I literally see somebody coming into your house and just dropping baggage. So I don't know if somebody's like staying with you and holding up with you for a little while because they need to get back on their feet or something like that. Or if this is you doing that for the minute with somebody else because you moved out of your boyfriend, girlfriend's house. That's very specific for some of you. You were dealing baggage, but now you're willing to take a risk and go into the unknown. So these two came together. So here's what's interesting about this. The 10s is the end. The next is the ace and it's new beginnings, like you have over here, the Ace of Swords. So the end. And this is the very beginning. This is like the 0. So you are starting a new journey and you're just jumping in almost comfortably into the abyss of the universe. And you're like, I'm pretty sure the universe will catch me. I don't care. I'm just going to take the risk. Because you are thinking more open-mindedly over here. And you are releasing. And you are going straight into the unknown. 6 Pentacles towards the end of the month. Towards the last week. The 6 Pentacles talks about restoring balance into your relationships. Into your life. Could even be your finances. Regaining, wealth back into your home. Because for a minute there, somebody had stalled you with this extra baggage. So now, you going into this new journey, you're offloading that baggage. And by offloading that baggage, you are financially, physically, emotionally, restoring balance, even if that's in your relationship. So, or even if you're single and you're going out there and you're saying, for far too long, I've been taking care of everybody's needs except my own. So now you're going out there and taking care of you. Followed by this, and I'm going to clarify and see what goes down. You have the Devil card. The Devil card talks about, dealing with toxic situations in your life. Being puppeteered by somebody else, somebody controlling the strings of your life, has a control over you, or is forcing you to do things that you don't want, or you're very much dealing with the Capricorn, Virgo. Three of Cups. For me, this is celebrating something new. You could be celebrating a fresh start to your relationship. You can be reconciliating, because that's also a card, reconciliation. Yeah, third party situation. I don't see any more threes on the table. I think this is more or less celebrating a new beginning. Whether you're reconciliating or you met somebody new. If you're Virgos, you might be meeting a Capricorn. Let's clarify. Wise Page of Swords here, please, for the team of Virgo. Yeah, you have the Eight of Swords in reverse and Death card, for sure. For sure, Z. You're putting an end to something that's past, a past cycle. One, you're accepting the metamorphosis and the changes that you need to do regarding a relationship and or yourself. You are no longer stressing about it, and you realize you are not stuck. You were keeping yourself stuck. So you are becoming this page and walking the line and going for what you need to do. Virgo, you're expanding. I love this about you. All too often people say Virgos could be so stubborn. They just are stuck in their views, and not according to this. You're evolving into something amazing and beautiful, and because of that, you're being rewarded. The Six of Wands is a reward. The wreath is by the gods. The gods are rewarding you. Why are the Six of Wands here, please? The fact that you are making this change, this metamorphosis right here. This metamorphosis right here, because this is also major arcana. I don't know if you're also dealing with the Scorpio. The universe is saying, well, we're going to reward you. And this is probably more or less why you feel like you're okay to just jump into the abyss. Six of Wands. This is coming to you stupid fast. The reward of you and the change, because this is mid-month February, literally within 2 weeks, and that's what this card is. Weeks. It's like fast. It's soon. It's here. It's in your face. Messages are going to come in of reward of what you want to hear, whether this is a person or a job or whatever. So you're off to a great place, Virgo. Why is the Ten of Wands here and the Fool? Sorry, I feel like I keep seeing like an orb go off to the left side of my eye, so that's why I keep looking that way. I don't know, maybe this is your spirit guides are here to, to guide you and guide this reading. Wow. Yes, they are. Reconciliation on the table, something new, right on top of the Fool card. This is new celebration, jumping into the abyss, doing something new. You were scared and confused because you didn't know what to do regarding two situations. Maybe there was a Queen of Swords that was involved in the past. She's an air sign female, and she was the baggage. She was the baggage because she's a bitch. I hate to say it, because she's in the reverse position. She's an air sign female, doesn't have to be. But she can also be somebody that just is sharp with the tongue, and they just like, oh my God, they're the baggage. Don't know if that's a friend or whatever. They're in the reverse position, not in a kind of nasty. So you're like, bye. And then you cut them out and you start a new journey. And you were torn. This is why you couldn't make the choice. But if you take off the blindfolds, you're going to use one of these swords and cut them out and do the Fool card. You take off the blindfold. You jump into the abyss, and then you give yourself a fresh new start. You either start to think about reconciliating with this person because they're no longer in the picture, or what the deal is. And then over here, Knight of Wands, another activity of action, but it fell on the Devil, so I'm going to keep it there. And I want to, and then that's because I'm hearing in my downloads, like, keep it there. And I know what they're trying to say, so I'll explain in a minute, not but before we go into the Six of Pentacles, because I do want to talk about the balance that's being restored. because this third party energy is getting cut out of the way. Only you know what that third party energy is, whether you're at work or home or relationship. Even if you're single and you've got a girlfriend who keeps cock blocking you, or she puts so much burdens on top of your shoulder that she was just wreaking havoc in your life. You offload her. You totally offload her. Six of Pentacles. Could be a family member too. You know. Oh, hell yeah. Restoring balance into your family, into your home, into your life. Wish fulfillment in your family. Restoring the balance of your family. The Skittles card. Taste the rainbow. You know that Skittles commercial? It's like raining like rainbow Skittles. Oh, taste the rainbow. That's it. That's taste the rainbow. That's you being happy. Wish fulfilled. Balance. Restoring in your family. This is the family card. This is the ultimate happy card. Sorry, those orbs. The Devil. If you're dealing with the Capricorn, they also might have fire sign energy. They're very active. They're like a spitfire. They're also very attractive and sexy to you. Now, if this is because this is a toxic situation, or there was some toxicity, or you're being controlled by somebody, it could be by somebody that's a younger male sign. They could be a Sagittarius, but more or less you are being, controlled by a younger male sign. So if you're in the third party situation and they're the third party and they're the ones that were controlling you or whatever was going on, they were the toxicity that needed to leave. Or if this is you repeating poor habits, because the Devil card sometimes talks about like repeating poor habits. Sometimes the fire signs in the nights don't think things through. They get an idea and they run off and do it without thinking like what's going to happen. Sometimes this is the playboy card. Playboy, playgirl, whatever the one night stand. So be careful you're not having meaningless sex or having one night stands. Be careful. If you're going to have sex and you want it to be a meaningful relationship, do not have one night stands. Do not have meaningful, this is repeating poor habits. So if you're somebody who just has one night stands and expects to like a romance to butt out of that, Virgo. Or you go only after the hot stuff and you don't, measure up everything else about that person. It's something you do that's like toxic. Only Virgo. But this is just like a forewarning thing. I think that your guides just wanted you to be advised by this. And the Three of Cups finally. Why is the Three of Cups here? Thank you. Yeah. Something new. Remember I told you before? Reconciliation, a fresh start, a do-over, a new beginning, celebrating happiness, meeting somebody new. This is new. A new chapter in your life. And it goes down at the very end of February. Romance angels. Romance angels. For Virgo. Oh my God, what a mess. All right, let me get this all together. Romance angels. Let's see what's on the bottom. Yeah. If you're single, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to fun and shine. So go out and have some fun. Playfulness. This is the epitome of playfulness. Playfulness. Go out. Enjoy. And keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. I just got done telling you this. So if you do if you do, bad cycles where you just only go after like the hot guy or they're good looking or whatever the case may be, don't just only look at that. Keep an open mind. They may be different from who you are. And I definitely see, reconciliation on the table. That's for sure. Ask yourself any questions, and I'm going to just pull one more thing from Angel Answers. I think they really want you to know this. Anything else to the Virgo family. No. Romance, Jesus. Romance on the table. Fresh, new, beginning, exciting, reconciliation, starting over, doing something new. This is an awesome, awesome reading, Virgo. Okay, guys, hit like, subscribe, check your other videos, moon rising, you know the gist. And please come back at the end of the month. Leave your comments down below. And until March, bye, Virgo. I love you guys.